Alright, so this is take 2 of a air dribble tutorial. I messed up and did get my microphone recording, but I'm doing a basic air dribble tutorial for you guys. So the motions, the aerial motions video that I like aerial car control video is going to come into play a little bit during this explanation. So if you guys want to like refer to that for some of the stuff, I would definitely recommend checking that out. But we're going to start with the wall to air dribble for now. And the most important part is your first touch off the wall. You want to make sure that you come at the ball so you can get a high floaty touch. You know, make sure that you're hitting it up, right? Floaty. And then from there, your control will be much, much easier. So once you get that high floaty touch, right, the best way to do it, in my opinion, is line yourself up with car cam and then turn ball cam back on. So line yourself up, turn ball cam back on, and then make your adjustments. So for the next step, once you get that high floaty touch, you want to get comfortable turning your car to get it like this, to get it in a pencil position. You want to you don't need to boost after you make contact with the ball, by the way. You don't need to boost pretty much the entire time when you're doing the setup, right? It's after you adjust your car to line up that you press boost. So drive, right? Get the floaty touch, adjust your car, and then you're going to start boosting. You want to adjust your car so that it's pointing at the ball, right? Point at the ball, and then all you need to do is match the speed of the ball while feathering boost. That's all you need to do. Once you are completely matching the speed of the ball, you won't need to feather boost anymore. You can just hold it like that. And then you'll have a good pace going with the ball. So you match the speed of the ball, and then you can hold boost. You feather to kind of get to that, but then once you're there you go. So that's really all there is to it. It's pretty simple. It's just obviously in execution, it's not the easiest thing in the world. You gotta get comfortable doing it. But if you can just practice just driving up the wall and getting comfortable turning your car like that off of either wall. And if you only use a specific air roll, then you need to get comfortable doing it this way too, right? Or at least get comfortable with your car facing upside down. But when you practice those motions, those aerial car control motions, these will feel much easier, right? You just basically do one simple input and your car is going to line itself up. But once you're lined up and once you match that speed of the ball after your adjustment, the actual air dribble itself is really easy. You're just making tiny little adjustments because there's no car recoil off the ball when you match the speed. There's only recoil if you're like if you come hit the ball like with pace. You know, if the ball's coming the other direction, you're going at it like this, then your car is going to recoil. But if you're the same speed as the ball, your car won't do that. So like I'm like my car isn't moving every time I make contact with it. So you actually don't need to make that many adjustments after you make your second touch here. You just need to do little adjustments to get your car like facing, like doing little wiggles on the stick so your car stays straight the whole time pretty much. That's at least for the basic air dribble. Obviously more complex, you want to be able to do all the spins and twists to get full control. But that's just later down the line. I would definitely just practice getting this pencil air dribble done first. But pretty much any air dribble, even off the ground, it's the same principle. You want to get a high floaty touch first, and then you want to line yourself up and then boost. So even if you go off the ground, high floaty touch, line yourself up and then boost is the name of the game. And and you will maintain control so much easier. It's that's it really. Get the adjustments will come with time. You'll get more comfortable the more you do it. But yeah, I would just recommend first trying to get this first touch down, and then try to make sure you can get that second touch down, which is just driving up the wall, making contact like that, right? Getting that floaty touch, and then tilting your car like this. Just practice that, and then from there, everything else will kind of come together. And it'll feel much, much easier. It's good to have a good foundation for that control. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, when you get that high floaty touch as well, you want to make sure that you hit it past this line. So if you get a good roll going, right, you want to make sure you make contact after the ball passes this line on the wall here. The top of it, not the bottom. Yeah, so here, technically. Anyway, I hope this helps. Definitely check out that aerial car control video I made, because it'll definitely help you practice those motions off of the wall too. So you can get more control of your car in the air. But yeah, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Shoot, something I forgot to mention. Also, once you want to jump off the wall once you make contact with the ball. You want to jump after, so it's touch and then jump. I didn't specify that, but I hope that sort of kind of became clear. It's get the touch and then jump. Really make sure you do that as well, because if you jump too early or too late, you'll do like this, you'll get away from it. You want to make sure you touch it like right after you make contact. So it's touch, jump. And that's a super important piece of it. I forgot to mention. But that's the basics for it. Yeah.